Let's turn over to Storm Watch 12 Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman. It's been quite the hot month of October, but it seems like that finally might come to an end.
Yeah, today was probably our last day. We're going to see readings getting into the 80s in the Rogue Valley because tomorrow's going to be a bit of a transition day for us. Out there tonight, though, we're starting to see temperatures, of course, cooling down steadily. 50 in Klamath Falls. We're at 64 in Montague, 63 in Medford. Not as chilly as this time last night, so temperatures won't dip as cold as what we've seen for some previous nights, but still temperatures will be on the cool side as you head out the door tomorrow. It will be dry as well. Clouds are going to clear out as we head through the rest of tonight. The storm system we're tracking is off to the north and west, and clouds will quickly fill back in, though, as we go throughout the day tomorrow. So what is this storm system going to do? Well, it's going to bring widespread rain to the region. Because we haven't seen rain in so many weeks, roads are going to be very slippery, so use caution as that rain gets going later tomorrow into Saturday. It's going to bring some much colder air with it and likely our first mountain snow for a lot of spots, especially above 5,000 feet. And then with the widespread rain, we do expect at least a good chance at finally ending fire season this year. We'll, of course, keep you posted on that front. In the meantime, clearing skies down to 35 in Klamath Falls, 47 in Medford. Not as chilly as last night. As we take a look at winds, they're going to crank up tomorrow as the clouds increase out of the west, especially for the mountains and over on the east side. We do have a wind advisory, eastern Klamath and Lake County. Some blowing dust from dry lake beds also possible as those winds crank up, gusting as high as 45 miles per hour in that advisory from tomorrow afternoon through tomorrow evening. Highs tomorrow, not as warm as today, up to 73 in Medford, 69 in Klamath Falls. And we will see eventually as we move later in the day that rain starting to move on in. Some showers possible late in the afternoon into the evening towards Curry, Josephine County, also potentially into Medford, and that could impact some of the high school football games going on in the region. As we move into Saturday, snow levels will drop. They'll be very high on the onset of this system, but ranging between about 4,000 to 5,000 feet through the day on Saturday, and then lowering down to as low as 3,500 feet as we head into your Saturday night. And we do expect some accumulating snow, especially along the Cascades and Siskiyous for those higher passes. Here's a look at snow mounts. Crater Lake, 4 to 8 inches of snow, 2 to 4 inches for Lake of the Woods and Mount Ashland. Likely won't see much, trace to an inch for Chemult, some of the higher terrain at the east side, and maybe some flakes at the Siskiyou summit, but nothing major expected. And the roads will be most slippery, especially underneath some of those heavier bursts of snow, but then more so in the evening hours and after dark. Especially with how warm it has been. Rainfall amounts with this system. This is through Sunday morning. Highest totals along the Cascades, but we do expect a good amount of area from the Josephine, Jackson, and Curry County area between about 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch. Lighter totals for the east side and Siskiyou County. We do expect to dry things out for Sunday, though. Notice the much more chilly temperatures in the Rogue Valley. Highs in the 50s this weekend, and we'll have a bunch of fresh snow on Sunday to check out as the snow wraps up, and even some breaks of sunshine later in the day. So your 7-day forecast. Wet weather rolls in later tomorrow into tomorrow night. And then in Northern California, most of the rain holding off until Friday night. Showers likely on Saturday, much cooler and breezy. For the Klamath Basin, rain mixing in with some snow showers. We'll also see some more gusty winds on Saturday. The mountains, rain and snow. Some of those Cascade passes could be a little bit slippery, especially later Saturday into Saturday night. And then for the Rogue Valley, cooling off this weekend, that rain to start the weekend, but drier conditions on Sunday before more storm systems to keep an eye on next week.